Hello, I'm Robbie Tulip, continuing my previous interest in helping people to do Sudokus. I'm going to do another Sudoku now, an expert Sudoku, and just explain step by step each number. So I'll share my screen and start off with this Sudoku. Okay, so the objective of Sudoku is in each box, you have to have all 9 numbers. On each line, you have to have all 9 line numbers, and in each row, all 9 numbers. So you start off with these numbers, and my method is to go through each box in order and work out what numbers I can put in, and then do the same thing again. And after about 10 minutes, I should have them all. So this first box, I look, what are the missing numbers? They're 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. So we've got a 2, we've got a 7 and 8, we've got a 9. That shows us. So let's just start with this 9 here. So this 9 shows us that there must be a 9 in those numbers. It also shows us there must be a 9 in that bottom left in those 3 cells, but we can't get anything as yet in that first box. So we go on to the second box, and the numbers we're looking for are 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So we look 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Nothing. Can't get anything there. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 3. So we know we've got 3s here. 4, 4, 5. Now we've got 6 in either of those two. So look, here's our first one. We've got a 6 here because there's a 6 there, a 6 there, and a 6 there. So that means it's in the top row. It's not in that cell. It must be in that cell. So that's our first number. We've got 6. Now, the next thing that shows us is that there's also a 6 in these two. So we try to keep whole of board awareness so that as we fill in each cell, it will generate more information for other cells. And just continuing here, 7, 9. And it's also worth pointing out that having put this 6 in, previously when we looked at the 1, the options for 1 were that one, that one. That one's gone now, so that means that the 1 is restricted to that bottom row. So it's in this cell. We've got more information. It's 1 is in one of those two. So we steadily get more information as each number goes in. Now we're down to this box, and we've got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so 1, 3, 4, 5 is in one of those two, 6 is in those top 2 rows, and 7 in those bottom 4. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nothing in there. So you just, the start's often a bit slow like this, and we'll speed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 1, 2. Oh, here we are. We've got a 2 there. So the 2 there, the 2 there, the 2 there, all isolated to this one, and that then shows us that 2 is in those top 2 there. Now 3. Okay, 4 is in those 2, and that means that 4 is in those 3. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 8, nothing there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6, 8, and now that 9 here shows there's 9 in those two, which means that the 9 is in one of those 3, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now, this one has got quite interesting information. The 5 and 7 here show that those two are 5 and 7, but we still don't know which ones. So we could use the notes function to add 5 and 7 in those two. But what that means is that we've got 5 and 7 in those two, and 8 and 9 in those two. So that gives us enough information to add 8 here. 8 and 9. So that's very helpful. Now we can add 9 here. 9, 9, and 9, and 8 down here. So you can see that this we were slow through the first cut, and the last box has suddenly given us a whole lot of new information. And we're even going to get the 7 and the 5, because having added the 8 and the 9 up here, we now know that the 7 is in that column, and so must be in that column, and the 5 is here. So we've suddenly got a lot more data, and it shows that the 5 goes here. We know, and now we're going to complete, we're going to be able to complete more here, because we'll go back to this cell, because having completed this one, we've suddenly got a lot more data to add into this one. We've got 1, 3, 4, 7 in here. And so that we've got a 1 here, so the 1 goes in here. And then we've got 3, 4, 7, 3, 3, 3, and then the 4, 7, we don't have the data to add those in. We're going to go next to this cell, because we've got more information from this one. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 1, 4, 5 in that one. So that means 1, 4, 5 goes there. Now this is with 1, 4, 5 here, but none of the 1, 4, 5 in here. If we had a 1, 4, or 5 here, then we'd be able to add those in there, but we don't have them. So it's and then 3, 6 here. We don't have any 3, 6 over here, so we have to leave that be and go back to the start. And so now with our second cut, we've got a lot more data, and we can see here we've got 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. So 2, 4. Okay, the 7 is in that column. We now know that, which means that the 7 is in this column. We've got a 7 here, so we've got a 7. There it goes. And 8 is in those two, so that 8 is in those 3, which we can't get, and 9. So we've got 8 and 9. Now this is interesting. We know here that in those 3 cells, we've got 8 and 9. And we've got an 8 and a 9 here. So that means that the 8 and 9 are restricted to those top 2. And then, because we're getting to the end, we can see that it's 4 and 6 are the 2 that are in that one and that one. But haven't quite got enough to add any of those. But still, we've identified significant new information for that column. And so here we've got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just again, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8, 9 here. Now I'm going to start using this column, this comments feature, and just so we've got in this notes. So now we know we've got 8, 9 here, and 8, 9 here, 8, 9, 8, 9 here, and 8, 9 here. This just gives us the more information, and also it was 4, 6 here and 4, 6 here. And that will narrow things down for us quite a bit. So noting this 8, 9 here, let's go back and have a look at these 4 cells, which are 2, 3, 6, 7. And so we see 2 and 7, but we haven't got information on the 3 and the 6 to fill in any of those. So we jump on to this next one. And here we've still got our notes on, so we're going to add in the notes. and we've got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so we know that we've got 3, 6 in both of those two, and 1, 4, 5 here. We still haven't got any of the 1, 4, 5s over here that would help us to put that in. So let's have a look down to this one now. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll ignore the 8, 9. So we know the 5 is at the top, and we can turn our notes off. And you've got 5, 5. We know it's not in those because we've restricted them to 8 and 9. So we've got 5 here, and then that gives us the extra information to stick our 5 in here. And that's going to enable us to put the 5 in down here. And we're going to just check if that extra information helps us here, because we've got 1, 3, 4, 6 in those, and but we haven't got enough to add that on. So we'll go back to this this cell, and but sorry, first these two over here, we've got we know that this is having added the 5 in here, that now gives us the information to put in the 1 and the 4, and then that's going to, we'll come back to this a bit later. But we're on to this one now. We've still only got 1 in this whole box, so we'll see what we can find in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, still haven't got any information to add anything in that box, so we're going to go back to the start. And we've got 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, and here we've got 2, 4, 7, 8, and still can't add anything in there. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 4. Okay, there we've got a 5. And 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 6. Okay, we've got, having added in the 1 and the 4 over here, gives us the information to add the 1 here. And now we've got 3, 4, 6. So we know that we've got 3 and 4, because there's a 3 here and a 4 here, which means that because we've got 3, 4, 6, this one is going to be restricted to 6. And these two are 3 and 4. So we know there's a 3 there, so that's not a 3, so that's a 6. And that leaves the final one in that block as a 3. And now we know that the 6 and 7 are the bottom numbers that are missing from this row. And there's a 6 here, so the 6 goes in there, and that gives us, completing the row, 7. And now the 2 numbers in the top will be 2, 3, and the numbers missing from that line. So that starts off with a 3 from that one, leaving the final number in that row as 2. And continuing down here, we filled in the 6, which gives us the 4 there, and then the numbers left are 2, 3, 6 here, and none of this. Oh yes, sorry, this 3 shows us that this one's a 3, and this 6 shows us this one's a 6, and that leaves the last one in the box as 2, waiting for the 8 and 9 to get data from this box. So we'll have a look at this box again, and we've got now, sorry, we'll go back to the top, because now we know that this one, and this one give us a 1 up here, and that will then enable us to stick a 1 in this box from this one, that one. Okay, and so now 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. We've got 2, 4, 7, 8. Okay, still not much there. There's a nine in those two, and a 9. We've got 2 9 here. So good. We added this 2. That gives us the 2 here. Oh, mistake. What did I do? Sorry, it's 4 9. It's 2 4 7 8 9 the numbers in here, and so we've got 2 7 8. The 2s are in that column. My mistake. 2 7 8 and 4 9, and so we still don't have enough numbers for anything more in this box. So 2 4 7 8 9 again. We just did that one, and nothing to be added. And 1 2 3. Okay, 4 7. And now this may provide us with some information, because we showed that it's 2 7. The 2 7 8 showed that that's 2 7 8 in that column, and 4 9 there. So now this is an important principle. If you've got a 4 there and a 4 there, then that means that the 4 is in that bottom row. And now we know, so we've got a 4 there, so the 4 is restricted to those two, but we haven't got the data. We don't know which of those two. But since we do know that it's 4 9 in those two, that means that the missing 4 here must be in this cell. And that gives us the final information to complete this cell with a 3. And then now what we're going to do is head back to this box and see if there's anything more that we can fill in. And so we know the bottom 2 numbers, which are 2 6 from from that row. We've got a 2 there, and that means that that's a 2, and that's a 6, and that means that the 2 up here is in this column. That 2 shows us that it's here. And we go back where we knew that it was 2 3 7 in. Oh, sorry. What did I say? 2 3. Wait a minute. 2 7 8. That's it. Yeah, 2 7 8 are the numbers in that those 3 cells, and we've now got those 2s, which give us that. But we still don't know where the 7 and 8 and the 4 and the 9 might be. Let's have a look here. 4 7 8 9. We've got 4 7 8 9, nothing there, and here was 4 7, still nothing there. So it's going to be this bunch that's going to get us the key data, and we've got 3 4 7 8 9. So we've got this 7 shows that there's a 7 there with that one as well, and that then gives us the 7 here. And 3 4 8 9. So we've got the 4 there, the 3 in those two. That shows us we've found our 3, and we've got 4 8 9 to find. So that has shown us that the 4 is there, and now 8 9. Okay, we still haven't got enough data, and yeah, what we're going to find is that the 8 9 information is going to flow through from the top to here, and then finally to here. So nothing for here. Having added in the 3 and 4 will give us enough to, I hope, to complete this cell, which has got 4 8 9. And so we've got 4 8 in. So we recall we had a 4 there and a 4 there, which means that the 4 is not there, and so it must be there. 4, and that completes that row with an 8. And let's have a look in these ones. We've got 4 7 9, and we knew that was 4 9, and that's the 7. And then back over here we had 7 and 4, and so those fill in, and that gives us the 4 and the 9 there, and then Here we are, we're on the home stretch. And we've got 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 8, 9. Complete. Done. And they give me a nice ad. Which I could close. Okay, let me shut that. There it is. Okay, so that was fun. That took us about 10 minutes or so. And I hope you learned something from about how to do a Sudoku puzzle. Thanks. Goodbye.